What's up, y'all? Alvin here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Yeti Cayo backpack.
I tell the good jokes.
All right, so before we get started, I got to get this out of the way. I am a Yeti ambassador. They do compensate me for this relationship, but they don't ask me to make these videos. They don't tell me what to say in the videos, and I don't send them the video before I show you the video. So these are my true, honest thoughts and opinions about this new product, the Yeti Cayo backpack. So I'm pretty stoked. This thing is actually really awesome. So it looks a lot like the Panga backpack. There's a couple of major differences between this one and the Panga. One is this is a little smaller. This is 25 liters instead of 28 liters. The Panga is a little bit bigger. But the main difference is probably the fact that this is a water resistant, weather resistant backpack. It does not have the super beefy waterproof zipper that the Panga has. So there's a couple of trade-offs with that, but I think all in all, for most people, this is probably the one you want to go with. Like I said, they're weather-resistant zippers. They're nice because they unzip the full length of the bag and you can open it up nice and wide. It is made of the same material, the Yeti dry hide material. So this is super beefy material. The material itself is waterproof, and these are all welded seams, so you don't have to worry about blowing out a seam or anything. And yeah, it is, it's pretty cool. So a couple of things I really like about it, the fact that it has this mesh back here, so it's a lot cooler if you're having to wear this on a hot day. Let's see, Yeti calls this the comfort comb mesh back here. The straps are nice and comfy, nice and flexible. And another thing that I like about this one, as opposed to a lot of the other packs this size, is it has a sternum strap and hip strap. So both of those are removable. So if you don't want them, you don't have to use them. But I really like having both of those to really get the pack to fit the way I want it to fit. And also if you load it up kind of heavy, it's definitely much more comfortable with the waist strap and the sternum strap. All right, so getting into the pack, there's a couple of things that are pretty cool, that are pretty different about this pack. One is there is this pouch here that is to hold up to a 2-liter hydration pouch. It has a little strap to hold the pouch there, and it's got a little hole here to feed the hose through. I don't know if you can see that, but that's where your hose will come out. It has also this is the same material that's on the Panga, so it's pretty beefy. It's not the most flexible. There's another zippered pouch on the inside to put stuff in. There's also a zippered pocket on top. This has also got the little key holder. So this is where I would put my keys, my cell phone, stuff that I want to grab in an instant. Like I said, these weather-resistant zippers are really nice. If you have the Panga, you know the struggle, zipping it, unzipping it. Now the thing is like I said, these are water-resistant zippers. So this is not going to be the pack that you're going to want to put your expensive camera gear in and then throw it in the river and let it float down and expect everything to stay dry. This ain't the pack for that. If you need that, then you should get the Panga. But honestly, even for me, which, you know, I use this stuff in some pretty extreme conditions at times. I think for me, most of the time, I'm probably gonna grab this one first. So there's some other cool stuff about it. It's got the attachment points on the outside to attach, you know, all the Yeti accessories to. It's got straps on both sides to hold it, you know, if you need to pick it up and carry it somewhere before you throw it on your back, or if you're just picking it up to throw it in the trunk or whatever. Don't forget, there's one more I really like this feature. This is a pocket that is totally closed off, so you can put your water bottle in there. Now, I'm assuming it is pretty much a sealed pouch. It is, because I put a leaky water bottle in here, non-Yeti leaky water bottle once, and did get some water inside of it. So that's nice having that. And you can just reach in. You don't have to dig into your full pack to find your water bottle if you have it in the pack. So that's pretty nice. Anyway, like I said, I think this is probably my current favorite Yeti backpack. If you guys are interested, I'm probably gonna do a more kind of in-depth head-to-head comparison between this one, the Panga, and maybe my other favorite everyday carry backpack. Now, like I said, this is great for, going out hiking, fishing, whatever. I probably wouldn't use this one to throw my laptop in to go to the coffee shop. It would certainly work fine for that, but it's a little bit more hardcore. It doesn't have the laptop sleeve in it, and but if I'm going to the coffee shop, I'm probably not worried about weather. Anyway, so if you're interested, if you have any questions, definitely throw them in the comments. If you're interested, like I said, I'll probably do a more in-depth, detailed review of this and some of the comparisons between this and the other packs. If you want to check it out, there's a link in the description. I do get a little money if you buy the pack from the link in description. Full disclosure on that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this thing. Let me know what you think. Hopefully, I will see you in the next video. And in the meantime, I hope you have an awesome day.